have no reason to change clothes, but it kind of gets my goat. As I promised, I'm going to show you guys their outfits. But it gets my goat because we have seasons and we have all these other packs that don't come with a lot of cold clothing. And as a fashionista and respectfully a fashion icon, it's a little annoying because their cold looks aren't as strong as they could be because there aren't enough options. And it's like, but when you're scrolling through their shirts and every day, look at this. Look, I'm in my shirts. Look at this. Look at this. And then when you go to cold, for cold options, look at that. Look at that. That's like what? 15, maybe 12 options? Come on, please be serious. Please be serious. There's like what, 35 tops here? Majority of which are ones that aren't in packs. Like, come on, please be serial. That gets my goat. It annoys me. But yeah, run through their looks. So this is Herman's first look. You guys have seen this before. This is Herman K Lancaster. He took his family last name after being adopted. He's a sim that I made. So he came into the game with no family. The K stands for Klaus. That was his last name. Well, not really Klaus. It's Klaus, actually, because it ends with an E. I love the spooky music. This is his second look. I like it. I like it. He has like these birthmarks all over his person, which I also love.
Oh,
This is his second look. This is because we have a farm, so this is more like farm inspired, warm and cozy. I love this cap. I'm not sure what this cap is called. It reminds me of a bowler cap, but I love this cap. Very Peaky Blinders. Very old fashioned. I'm a huge fan. And it's made from like, what is it, wool? It's a type of wool. And I love that fabric. I love this outfit, especially this shirt. This shirt is so good. This is such a good shirt. Such a good shirt. And I love the slacks. I love the slacks. The hairstyle's from Royalty and Legacies pack. That's where the hairstyle is from. The top and bottoms, I believe, are both from Business and Hobbies. Also a really good pack. I like that pack. Another cottage outfit. I like this help too. Where I'm from, we call this a scully. I don't know if that's what it's technically called or not. For Herman's hair is locked, so for most of his outfits, his hair will be locked, if not braided back. This is his first formal outfit. This is the outfit that he picked being a part of the Lancaster family because Tabitha was into like lighter pastel colors. His attire is inspired by family. This is his wedding outfit. And then, after he died, since technically you're married till death do us part, they really do part when they die. So he wasn't married to Rocky anymore. So when I brought him back, they had to get re-engaged and have a wedding again. I wasn't really bothered by that. It just wasn't a part of my plan already. So we had to do another wedding. But my kids got to be included in the wedding this time because, you know, they weren't born when we got married the first time. So that was neat. But still, it wasn't a part of my plan at all. So very annoyed about that. This is his reception outfit. Very cute. Very handsome. This outfit is also from Royalty and Legacies. That pack, as well as this one. As well as the shoes. The rings is a set. Those rings are, they come with the Get Famous pack. Yeah. This is athletic outfit. I mentioned before when I showed this outfit that I love crop tops. Love crop tops on guys. So cute. And I would love some more lock hairstyles. Because I mean, all his looks look good with the few different lock hairstyles that we have, but I would like some more. I like versatility. This is one of his sleepy outfits. This hat and the outfit, the robe, that is from the Life and Death pack. I love this one too. This one is more in tune with my style, personally. My style is in Rocky Darling. her family dynasty, their color is black, accent gold.
Oh.
This is his first party outfit. I love it. I'm pretty sure the pants, those are the Coach pants that we got for free when Sims was working with Coach for whatever reason. And the top is from the Growing Together pack, I'm pretty sure. Yes, Growing Together pack. The hair is from, where's this hair from? The hair is also from Growing Together. I will say that even though I don't have much use of the Growing Together pack, the cast items, like I love the decor items, really, really cute. The build items, very cute. But the cast items, so good. They're really good. They're actually some of my favorite outfit pieces come from the Growing Together pack. So this is his first look. In my mind, he combed out his locks, and I love the texture. Look at that texture. Look at that curl pattern. Oh, so good. I love a detail. Love a detail. This second look, his hair is relocked. These pants are from the Horse Ranch pack. Also one of my favorite packs. We'll always get that pack. And I think this top is from Growing Together. I would have to assume. Yes, it is. Swim outfit. These trunks are also from the Growing Together. I forget where the hairstyle is from. One day it was just there. This is his first hot outfit. And this outfit I did for him when I created him. So this is more of what his style would traditionally be. Second look, because in my mind, you know, Herman came in and he helps with my livestock at the time, which were only my horses. I was just a ranch. But we have a lot of prairie grass that grows on our lot, and Herman cuts it down to make sure that he can feed the horses when I'm not around. And so in my mind, this was like the outfit that I saw. Like when, you know, like when men work on ranches, they tend to wear overalls and not always a top underneath. And in my head, I was thinking like big boots. And this is like the closest I can get with the boots. That's what this is. That's specifically what this outfit is for. Working the land. Outfit 3 is this. Again, business and hobbies. You can kind of tell because business and hobbies has a very city feel to it where like young artists live there. So you can always look at them and tell when it's a piece from business and hobbies. I like what they were going for with these locks. The locks come from the fairy pack, but they kind of missed it because I'm assuming that they weren't using African American designers yet because the hairline, something about the hairline and the pigment of the hair. There's something about the color of it and where it sits on the forehead that just makes it a very fake hairstyle. Like you look at it and you know it's not a real hairstyle. Like it's not on a real person. It's in a game. It looks very virtual. If you're a person with curls and coils, you know exactly what I mean. And that's really what it looks like. I would love them to revise that. It's why I can't use that one a lot because it's just, it looks very virtual. And this is the first cold outfit. This is also an outfit that I did for him when I made him as a sim. And that's one of my favorites. Like I would see him walking out in the world and I would think, oh my goodness, that outfit is everything. Love it, huge fan. This was inspired by, as you guys know, I'm from New York City, so this was inspired by businessmen in New York City when it's cold. Like you dress warm, you're always done up and things like that, and you have snow boots on. I love the look. It's a whole bunch to hold. It's the ranch look, and since the brim of hats actually cause a shadow over the face, which I love that little detail, his eyebrows look lighter because of the shadow that's being cast. I say that because every time I see them, I'm like, ugh, why are they so pale? And I can't change the color of his eyebrows here and not change the eyebrows for everything. So I just have to deal. This outfit is from the Werewolf game pack. It's the outfit that you'll see Christopher Volkov wearing all the time. This is also business and hobbies. This is really cute. The mittens was that came in a event. Yeah, the Deck of Palms event, which was maybe the SpongeBob event. That was maybe about 2 or 3 events ago, I think. The shoes, I'm pretty sure, come from Ravenwood. Oh no, vampire shoes. They look like Ravenwood shoes to me. And this is the fourth coat outfit. Again, business and hobbies. You can always tell. I thought it was cute because his style is definitely more city hipster. And then there's I have different tattoos and different cities. I have different tattoos. My tattoos here are significantly more black and pigmented because of my Dynasty. And I'm a huge fan. They're everywhere. A lot of these I did by hand. So a lot of these aren't like preset tattoos, like the teardrops. I did that. As well as the star that's behind my ear, and I have a tattoo on my ear on the other side of me. I love the elbow tattoo because that would be such a difficult tattoo to get in real life. And I did this tattoo here on the back of my arm. There was a reason for it. I forget why. I love the two birds because in real life, this is almost exactly a tattoo that I always wanted since I was in high school. Funny enough, that's why I thought it was really neat because it's eerie because I did want a tattoo almost exactly like that, where one bird is up here and the second bird is down here, and it's about this size and this vividness. So I had to do it because I literally have to save pictures and everything. I went to get the tattoo when I was 16. Legally in Nevada, you can get a tattoo at 16 if you have your parents' permission, but the shop wasn't comfortable tattooing a 6-year-old, which I get. So I never got around to it. And then once I hit like my mid-20s, I kind of just outgrew the want for it. But I wanted that tattoo for like 10 years. And I did this one by hand. There was a reason for this one too that I don't remember anymore. I'm a huge fan. I love the tattoos actually, especially the one on my ear. So this is my first outfit. I just changed this one a couple days ago actually. This is the second one. It's a cottage look. I wear it when I'm in town or just because it's so cute. I love this hairstyle. I'm a huge fan. Oh, look, see? Now you can see the tattoo on my ear and now the one behind my neck. I have to get them retouched though. This is my second cottage outfit. Oh, I'm a huge fan. I love it. This hairstyle reminds me of... She's a gatherer. I think what's her online presence name? I think she's called the Black Forager. She's an African-American woman that forages for her foods and she shares that information with us, and she plays this game called Is It Poison or Is It a Friend? And I think she just published a book. She did, and she just got the copy because she showed us. And something else, she's been having quite a few accomplishments she shared with us. It's amazingly great. I love her. And this hairstyle reminds me of her hair when I saw this. And I feel like it fits perfectly, honestly. If she was a Sims pack, it would definitely be Cottage Living. And I gave her the gloves because I'm hugely into gardening. Love gardening. And the hat, because it matches perfectly. I've gotten really into hats. If I can wear a hat, if it can fit with the hat or glasses, we add the hat and the glasses. This is the fourth look. This is my riding look. I always have a look that I wear when I ride and when I compete. Usually, it's black. That is the thing. When we ride, when we compete, we wear black, period. Because it's, we're doing it under the banner of my Dynasty. So, it's black with gold accents. So, Darling, her riding look is black too. I usually add just a couple accents of color. If you're a stylist, you get it. Gotta be an accent of color in there unless it's just a monochrome outfit, and I'm not crazy about monochrome outfits. This is Velvet. She's stunning. She or he? I never remember what the genders are. I think he's a he. I think Velvet's a boy. Yeah, he has a bow. Velvet's a boy. And he's stunning. Love him. He's beautiful. This is Dawn. I still call him Tempest because his dad's name was Tempest and he looks just like Tempest. So that's what their looks look like. Mine, I went red this time. Not intentionally. but it's what was happening. I liked these pants, and black wasn't really going with the pants, so we had to coordinate appropriately. But my hat is still black, and so I was like, we can do a little bit of color. It's okay. We could do it for Velvet because he has this beautiful red hue underneath his coat. This is my 5th outfit. I did this outfit when my niece was living with me, Rosario, and we went into the fairy realm, and she became a fairy. This was the outfit, and I love the jewelry pieces. Those are from Royalty and Legacy pack. The dress is from the fairy pack. Shoes, also from Legacy, because I'm a huge fan. This is one of my favorite dresses. It's amazing. The hairstyle is from Growing Together. I'm a huge fan of the box braids in a bun. Love that down. This is my first formal look for, again, Fairy World, because I forgot how much I love those cast and build items. They're so cute and they're so pretty, and I live for them. This is my wedding outfit. This is my wedding dress. I love it so much. I'm a huge fan. Culturally, a huge fan. So beautiful. My favorite thing ever. I think the last time I showed you guys this, I talked about when I was introduced to this style through Cheetah Girls 3, you know, when they went to Bollywood, and then Royal Pains with Divya was expanded. It expanded upon what I knew. And in other places, just like along the way, you know. Like, oh my goodness, what's that really cute show? That's for teeny boppers. This music is getting my goat. The lead character's name is Debbie. I forget what it's called. Never Have I Ever? Something like that. But just a huge fan. And I feel like it would be perfect because it's the only look that has a veil. It's the only one that has a veil, which probably culturally here it's not called a veil, but that's why I picked it. And this is my look because technically I have a Dynasty, so when I hold something formally, this is the outfit of which I would wear. This was the first look I created for this event, and I would probably go in and change it, but like not now. But at some point I'll get around to it. This is my workout outfit. Very cute. These pieces are from the Growing Together pack. Again, very cute. Love it. I love the hairstyle too. Look at that. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. This is my sleep outfit. This is the outfit of which I usually walk around in. It's perfect for the ambiance of my house. Love my house. Love the interior of my house. I did the interior. It's spectacular. This is the second outfit. This is specifically for Herman, of course. No question. I forget how I came across this idea, but I did. And I ate down. This is my first party look. Again, this is like one of the first looks I ever created for myself as an adult. And I just loved it so much that I've kind of just kept it this whole time. This is my second look. This looks like I'm going to a funeral. I've deduced that, but that's not what this look was for. I own a retail store and a small business. And this is the outfit that I wear when I'm at my small business. My small business is open because I am also a global superstar. So when you do certain things, you have to look a certain way. Gotta look the part. That's just the simplest way to explain it. And I'm a huge fan. This is Christoph's hairstyle. This is the hairstyle he always has. And I'm a fan. I love it, actually. This is one of my favorite gowns. And I love the gradient. I love how it went from nude all the way down to black. Huge fan. This is the second party look. Again, this is for a Dynasty party when you're rubbing elbows with the royals. I would go in and change it at this point in time. But again, that's not for right now. This is my swim outfit. This bathing suit comes from the Life and Death pack. Very cute. I love the olive green notes that come in that pack. Outside of that pack, we don't have much olive green, so I'm a fan. This is my first hot weather outfit. I did this one maybe a week ago. This is a recent outfit, very recent. This one like a week ago. The skirt is from Business and Hobbies. The top is from the Horse Pack. The shoes might also, yes, Shoes Life and Death. Very cute. The hairstyles from the Werewolf Pack. The necklace is also from the Legacies Pack. I like it. It's really cute. Once in a blue moon, I like to do a playful outfit. You know, risky, playful, something that you put on in your truest form of just being. I'm a huge fan. I like it. Again, really into the hats and the glasses right now. This is an outfit that I did a while ago. This outfit is specifically for when I'm in the jungle adventure world. I call that world El Salvador because it's quite similar to that word. I can't remember what it's actually called. I love this top. It's incredibly cute. And I love playing with the makeup when I can, you know? Huge fan. This is my third hot outfit. And this is also a recent one that I just did. This dress. I like the little peekaboo that it has. And I like how it kind of wraps around you. Kind of like wraps around you like that. I'm a fan of the motion. I think the sandals are cute too. Majority of these pieces, the earrings, the hairstyle, the necklace, the dress, and the shoes all come from the Legacy Pack. I did this hot weather outfit. This is the outfit that I had on the most when she was pregnant because I realized that I was carrying during the summer. So it was very hot. It gets very hot in Chestnut Ridge during the summer. Multiple heat waves. And she was adorable pregnant. I carry very pretty. And these are all pieces from the fairy pack, except the top. The top is from Seasons. Very playful, very cute. These are my cold weather looks. I just updated these because for the life of me, I'll create an outfit and it's cute for a minute. And then a few days later, I go back in and change it because I just can't find the look because we don't have enough options. I just realized my nails aren't done. Oh, the nerve. Thank you. Nails stay done, honey. Thank you. Thank you. But that's the look right now. It's okay. I like it. It's not my favorite, but it's cute. I'm a huge fan of this one. It's very ranch. Very horse ranch. I think it's very cute. Now for my kiddos. I have 3 of them. They're triplets, but not really. So sometimes the game is just a little ridiculous. And when I say that, what I mean is that technically I am fertile, meaning I have a higher chance of carrying twins or triplets. There was also in the room with me and my husband was a crystal that helps you have twins and triplets, right? There was a lot space for 3, right? Because we had us 2 and my 3 horses, so we had 3 slots left. But it was a single pregnancy. Here we have Hendrix. He is the oldest. He is the oldest. I did it again, right? Because in my mind, I saw triplets. I saw all 3 of them together as adolescents riding their bikes. I just had that vision one day. And so I was like, okay, triplets. I've actually never carried triplets. In all of my saves, all the time, I've had twins, but I've never carried triplets. Never. So we tried a second time, right? We have space for twins. No twins. Single carry. That is Kayashi. So obviously we can try one more time, but we only have space for 1. That's going to be a single child. But at this point, I was kind of just like, okay, they could all just be newborns together because I didn't want stair steps. I wanted them all at the exact same time. Which meant that Hendrix was an infant he was a newborn for a very long time. He cried a lot. Newborns usually are pretty easy, but he cried a lot. So my third born was Klaus. Named him Klaus after his dad's last name, which is now his middle name. So this is Klaus. And when Klaus was born, he was not a boy. In my head, I saw the variation. That I was like, oh, I see a girl and two boys. No idea what order they would be in, but I saw the triplets as two boys and one girl. Klaus came out a girl. That surprised me. That surprised me deeply. I was like, oh no. And it's like, I was like, I could shake with it, I guess. I could get with it. Or I could change you into a boy. So that's what I did. So Klaus was only a newborn for maybe a day. He was only a newborn for like a day, unfortunately. Which isn't that unfortunate, because in my mind I was like, oh, I'll have a nanny and I'll have the butler and they'll help, because you're outnumbered with 3. But that didn't last very long. I think the nanny was there for every time the nanny came, I would vet them, check their personality. And I was constantly sent, one nanny was disruptive, which is unhelpful. Another nanny hated children, which behooved me that that's who they sent. Another nanny was mean. Why would I want you in my house with my children and one of your characteristics is you're mean? No, fired. Everyone fired. And so, and I just wouldn't get a woman nanny. Everyone was a man. And I wanted a woman nanny, And so I have my butlers, and the butlers are always old men. I think that's really funny. And even though I thought, again, in theory, that this would work, in practice, it didn't, because I actually didn't want anyone else handling my children. And I didn't know that until someone went to respond to my child. And I was like, absolutely not. So the 3 of them have been raised by me and Herman. And we've done a pretty darn great job. So Klaus, I had to age him up to an infant to change his gender. Because you go into cast mode the same way, the same cheat, going to full edit mode, and you can change everything. So I switched him over to a boy. So I aged them all up to infants, and they were all infants. And so they are triplets, but not really. Like, they were born back to back to back. Like, back to back to back. And they have a relationship of triplets when they were infants. Because I've noticed that, which I think is stupid, but when you have twins or triplets and they have a birthday, you would assume that the other one would automatically age up when this one does, because they were born at the same time. But no, if you wanted to, you could have one significantly older than the other. You don't have, the game doesn't make you age them up at the same time. I think that's a little silly. And I noticed that twins don't, you would assume twins in real life have a very close, intimate relationship. I mean, that makes sense. They're the same egg. It cloned itself, so that makes sense. But that doesn't happen in Sims. They are no closer than regular siblings. They don't have their own language. They don't go out of their way to be, like, closely connected. But with these 3, it was different. As infants, when they would be in their cribs, which their cribs are all, like, in the same room, they were all, like, right next to each other. It was, like, in a letter of a T, actually. That's how they were connected. Because it was just easier to bring them in and out of their cribs that way. So they would talk to each other in their cribs. They would interact with each other while in their cribs, and it was the cutest thing on the planet. And so by the time that they were toddlers, they were all friends with each other. Then as toddlers, they would talk to each other and play with each other and do all these things. They would constantly interact with each other all the time, like real triplets. And it was the cutest thing, because I've never seen that happen before. Like, I was potty training one of my babies, and one of my other 3 babies came in and was just watching. And that's another thing that they'll do. They'll just come in, and even if they don't talk to their sibling, they'll just watch their sibling exist. So now they're adolescents, and they became good friends as toddlers. And now they're so tight. They're like besties. They really are friends. They remind me of the Belcher kids. Like, the Belcher kids are all 2 years apart, but they are each other's best friends. Like, that is their posse. You would think you would need like 5 or 8 kids for them to all be like a close-knit unit, but the 3 of them are like each other's bestest friends, and it's the cutest thing on the planet. I love it so much. So I'm like, yeah, they're triplets, but not really, but yeah, they're triplets. So they're all the exact same age, but they all have different styles. With my kids, I've never been color specific, so no one's color specific, but their personalities to me was obvious when they were infants. It was crazy. Hendrix came out with this, like, resting. He reminded me of an English professor at Oxford. That was what his face did, naturally. So Hendrix was the oldest, and he's very independent. He's been like that since he was an infant, so he wasn't a fan of being carried. He liked to do things on his own, very independent. And so, simultaneously, Hendrix is, because I've kept notes in my phone, because I wanted to remember the traits that they showed, to make sure that as they got older, I gave them the right traits of what they had already shown to me in personality. So Hendrix loves sweaters. He's into sweaters, comfy clothes, all that stuff. He had the cutest outfits when he was a toddler. So cute, cutest outfits. So Hendrix functions like the oldest one, no question about it. So this is his first outfit, his main outfit. I love it. It's so gosh darn cute. It's so cute. This is his second outfit. Hendrix kept his hair short, which tracks with his personality. I didn't pierce his ears, so he was an adolescent. My other two, they got their piercings when they were toddlers. But Hendrix piercings, they're new. Those are fresh piercings. This is his second outfit. And this is his third outfit. The one he goes on before he rides his bike, of course. This is his formal outfit. Because technically, he's a prince. This is his second formal outfit. This is his athletic outfit, which is from Business and Hobbies. I think it's an adorable outfit. It's the cutest thing ever. This is his sleep outfit. And again, I have a complaint with the sleep outfits. They don't coordinate. They don't coordinate. The tops and bottoms are not coordinated by color. They gave us a top with the fairy pack, a top, which is wild. That is just one. They gave us a top with the fairy pack with no bottoms. No bottoms. And I was like, they gave us no bottoms. Maybe they think there's bottoms that exist that already color coordinate to these. But there aren't. So maybe that was an oversight. And I gave him fox slippers because with the cottage pack, there's these foxes that, like, you know, these wild foxes that sneak in and terrorize your chickens and your cows in your garden. Adorable. This is his first party outfit. I love it. It's adorable. It's so Hendrix. It really is. It's very Hendrix. Very on the nose. This is his second party outfit. I like it. This is his swimwear. I love the undershirts, but that's what I use. They added undershirts to the accessories. So you have, like, is it an undershirt? Yeah, it is, but for some reason I can't locate it. But I gave him that because I'm like, they're kids. I don't like the whole naked chest thing. Is his first hot wear outfit. It's so cute. He looks like a kid from the 90s. Like, I feel like it's an outfit that you would find on a different world. Absolutely adorable. This is his second hot weather outfit. Very cool, very chill, very laid back. The top and the shoes are both from the Legacies pack. This is his cold outfit. The cold outfits for kids is actually very doable because they actually have full outfits with an array of different colors, so they're significantly easier to style. This is his second cold weather outfit. Very cute. I love this hat. I think this hat is from either Werewolf or Cottage. Werewolf. Okay, because I've never had an adolescent while having the werewolf pack, so I'm unfamiliar with those items, which is why it was so cute, because I love seeing what the items are going to be for the different stages, younger than adults. So he's the firstborn. This is Hendrix. He's very self-assured. He's, out of everyone, shown an interest in a specific skill. When he was an adolescent, when he was a toddler, he showed that he was more into physical stuff. And I wish for Hendrix that I had more athletic stuff like rock climbing, you know, like the snow pack, I think, comes with the ability to climb this like cold mountain or something like that, Mount Everest or something like that, some snowy mountain that the game has. And then the rock climbing thing comes in this like fitness pack that's like one of those like $10 packs, I think. It comes in that. And I was like, oh, it'd be neat if I had like those because he's so athletic, but there's not a lot of mechanisms built into the game if you were an athletic person that liked to be physically active. You know, if you're like, oh, I'm a runner and I rock climb, you know, like all that stuff. There's nothing really for him to, so we're gonna have to work that out because he's definitely more motor focused. That's definitely his thing. And he's really smart. You know, he can create, but I see he has no interest in that really. And he's highly intelligent. And the multi-skill, that comes from the, which I can't click on because they're not technically here. They're away at camp, whatever. But first aspirations, the multi-skills came with the growing together pack. And it's actually one of my favorite features, the multi-skill aspiration. I'm a huge fan, very well balanced. And for some reason it has my kids out of order. When I changed Klaus's gender from a girl to a boy, it switched him in order. It put him in front of Kayashi, even though it should be Hendrix, Kayashi, Klaus. So I kind of have to keep reminding myself that that's the order that it goes in, because the game has them in the wrong order. This is Kayashi. She is extremely social. She probably gets that from me, but she's extremely social. I mean, since she was a toddler, she will go out of her way to socialize, especially with the butler. She loved talking to the butler. And, oh my goodness, I described her in a way a couple days ago, I forget how, but her level of socialization is so high that she reminds me of the people that are so good at being charismatic that they've mastered all forms of socialization. They know how to be mischievous, they know how to be deceptive, they're really good public speakers because they've just mastered the art of communication. That is Kayashi, 100%. So I definitely think that she'll maybe become a comedian or something like that, something that requires you to talk to people, because that's like her favorite thing on the planet is socializing. So that's her first everyday outfit. Kayashi is a pink girly. I'm here for it. She's pink and purple and yellows and mint green. I love it. This is her second outfit. Kayashi's hair is long. She did grow it out from being a toddler. Hendrix cut all of his off, so his hair is short. But Klaus kept his medium length, so he has more hair than Hendrix, but not as much hair as Kayashi. This is her third look for when she's riding her bike. It's adorable. I love the candy necklace. That's from Growing Together, I'm pretty sure. This is her first formal outfit. It's so pretty. She's a pretty princess. Yasmin. This is her second formal look. It's so cute. That hairstyle is from the fairy pack. Huge fan. Adorable. I love this gown, by the way. This is her athletic outfit, and she looks like a Dr. Seuss character to me, but also wears Waldo. And it's the cutest thing ever. This is her sleeping outfit. I love these cow slippers because I had a pair exactly like this in real life. So it tickles me. This is her first party outfit. The game randomly generated an outfit that looks something like this, and I thought that was a neat concept, so I went with it. And I love the bow. I love the bow and the updo. Love it. This is her second party outfit. It's so cute. It's so cute. This is her her swimwear outfit. Really cute. I do wish they had like a you know, like those bathing suits that come with like a skirt attached. Those bathing suits are really cute. I would like one for her like that. I do like the cute braided back hairstyle. Very realistic. This is her first hot weather outfit. Very ranch. Very cute girl that grows up on a ranch. Reminds me of Blaze from Toy Story 5. And it's her second hot weather outfit. I think it's adorable. It reminds me of an outfit a little girl put on when she's like playing with like her dolls and stuff like that. So cute. I love the little highlights. This is her first cold weather outfit. And this is her second cold weather outfit. So cute. I wanted to use that beret for an outfit, and I finally found one for her. Because I love the beret. I'm a huge fan. And for Klaus, Klaus's thing is creation. Now, when Klaus was a toddler, he was really inquisitive, so he was really into learning. He had to learn a brand new piece of information at minimum twice a day. So we would do a lot of flashcards and things like that because Klaus is really into learning. He's really into learning. And there's actually a multi-skill that felt perfect for him. And then after, you know, we would learn stuff like that, he would love to go create something. He's really strong in his imagination. So He's my little genius artist. Love him. He's cute as a button. And I love the fact that his eyes are green because my eyes are brown. And both my son and my daughter, they have my eyes. But he doesn't have his dad's eyes. He has a variation of his dad's eyes. Because Herman's eyes are this like hazel. They're kind of like Jared Padalecki's eyes. They're like this weird hazel where you're not sure what color they are. Klaus's eyes are like a variation of that. And I love when the game does that. When it's like not exact, but like subtly, you can tell that he was made from them. Super cute. Super cute. So this is Klaus. One of Klaus' favorite colors is green. No question. And I love the little tail that comes on the pants. So this is his first outfit. Klaus's first outfit is actually one of my favorite outfits that I've done. It's super cute. It's adorable. It's his second outfit. I still think it's really cute. I love the shirt. I love the polo shirt. It's his riding outfit when they bike ride. This is his first formal outfit. My princes and my princess. This is his second formal outfit. This is his sporty outfit. I think this is really cute. I didn't understand why they have the shorts so short, but it color coordinated to the top of the shoes. And the top is really cute. I wanted Klaus to have freckles, but you can't give them freckles at this stage or any younger stage, so he just has beauty marks right now on his person. And this is his pajama outfit. Really cute. This is his first party outfit. I think it's adorable. I think it's for business and hobbies as well. This is his second party outfit. Very snazzy. Reminds me of Father Winter. Very snazzy. His swimwear. As you can see, all my children have tops. And I love the fairy glasses. Super cute. This is Klaus's first hot weather outfit. I love this. This reminds me of like, this is actually a kid's outfit because I had a little, what is this called? Overalls? I had these overalls when I was a kid. I can hear the little clang when you lock it in place. It's his second hot weather outfit. This one was difficult because again, they don't have a lot of options. So it was really hard to coordinate something in the realm of which I was going. It was a little difficult for sure. This is his first cold weather outfit. Adorable. Pretty easy to do. This is his second cold weather outfit. We went with the green. He's a green person. The scarf is attached to the outfit, but that would be a cute scarf on its own. So these are our looks. That's the quick fashion show. This is my favorite part. Love showing the style of some characters. Love showing the style of my Sims. It's like one of my favorite things on the planet. I am a certified fashion stylist in real life, and I love styling in every capacity. Interior design, character design, your clothes for business wear, or personal wear, or a specific event, photographs, displays, all of that is styling. All of that is visual communications, which is what I went to school for. And I'm a huge fan. And I went to school for photography, actually. I love photography. Photography builds on storytelling. And I am, in fact, a storyteller, and I love any capacity where I can tell a story. I deduced why I like Sims so much, because Sims is like the digital adult version of playing dolls, which I love playing dolls as a kid. I kept playing with them until I was like 13 years old. I think it stopped there because it's when we moved. And, you know, there were opinions that the dolls shouldn't come with me. So I had to give them away, even though I did not want to. Because I loved my dolls. And my dollhouse. My dollhouse was as tall as I was. My dollhouse was about 3 feet tall.